Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. And the Springboks have officially left. They have departed. And the next time they'll come back, they might be bringing back a World Cup trophy. They might not be, but that is it. They have officially left the country, departed Tambo earlier. And after 4 years of build-up, the title defense, I suppose, well and truly does begin. Yes, the first game is literally almost a month away. But this is now sort of the final road. We're now sort of taking the turn off of the highway to get to France to get the World Cup running, and a couple of things being a couple of quote stuff from Jacques Nienaber and a bit of an update. We kind of knew what they were going to do, but we're going to have a look at exactly what's going to happen between now and I think it's the 10th of September. When we do get our campaign underway. Before we do look at that, please do subscribe to the channel. Please do smash like on the video as well. So today was a big send-off. It was a big party at Tambo. Lots of different guests, lots of speeches and stuff like that. We really do make a very big deal when the Boks go out to the World Cup because they can actually win the damn thing. Also now we're going as defending champions. So I think when they left in 2019. It was a little bit more subdued, and I think there was not that much expectation after the 2018 and a few years before that, we kind of didn't know exactly how competitive we could be. We knew that we didn't have a terrible side, but I don't think anyone really sort of said goodbye to the Boks thinking they were going to be bringing back the trophy. This year, there's far more expectations. They are the current world champions, so there is that sort of expectations to deliver. And some people are saying that with the injuries and stuff like that and the form, there's no chance, but they are definitely within the top 4-5 teams that could win the World Cup, and that sort of puts them within the favourites itself. So in terms of the calendar and what they're getting up to win, so they departed today. Their first match will be on Saturday, the 19th of August against Wales in Cardiff. So they're off to Cardiff, which will be their first stop. They will then go down to London, where they will face New Zealand on Friday, the 25th of August. After that, they will then be going to Corsica, where they'll be spending a week in doing a training camp. So we sort of saw thanks to Chasing the Sun, we saw that there was a sort of that big training camp they had in Japan when they arrived early. They were the first team to arrive in Japan. So they're going to Corsica, which is an island in France. It's very, very warm. And that's basically going to be a conditioning camp. The weather there hopefully will sort of be in sort of the high 20s and really give them an opportunity to sort of build up that fitness and stuff. And then from there, they will then be moving to Toulon, which is going to be their base for the World Cup. In terms of the World Cup fixtures, they've got Scotland in Marseille on the 10th of August, I think it is. They've then got Romania on the 10th of August, 10th of September. They've then got Romania in Bordeaux on the 17th of September, which we will be at. Ireland in Paris on the 23rd of September. And Tonga in Marseille on the 1st of October. Those are the pool games. And then, hopefully we will be talking about quarterfinals. So in terms of what has been said, this is what Jacques Nienaber said before they left. He said the main difference between the 2019 Rugby World Cup and this one is that there's a little bit more expectation on us. So as a team, we've built more squad depth over the last few years, but the expectations are not a burden, it's a privilege. In the last few weeks, we've attended a few functions, we've heard all the messages from our partners, dignitaries, and the public, so we realize how much support we have. We understand the expectations, and we embrace it. The beauty of the squad is that we have quite a lot of experience. We have 9 players participating in their third Rugby World Cup and a whole lot in their second. So perhaps a third of the squad is going to their first World Cup. Only a third of the squad is going to go to the first World Cup. Siya Kolisi, speaking about the event, spoke about how much they understand what they mean to the team, and said that every time we enter the World Cup, there are some challenges in the country, and we have the power to change people's emotions and put smiles on their faces if we do well. You have no idea. Things are not going well down here. As a team, we've come from such diverse backgrounds, and it makes us feel good to give people hope. That's kind of sort of the thinking, and I suppose, that they really do try and build the narrative within that squad, that they are playing for the country. They're not just the rugby team trying to win the World Cup, but that they are so much more. And they are so much more within South Africa. Yes, the core, they are just a rugby team, but there's no doubt that they generally do have a very big influence on sort of the morale and just the general sort of feeling across the country when things go well and when they don't. In terms of more technical sort of stuff, in terms of where they are in their preparations, Jacques was saying that the plan in the next few weeks was to start building team continuity, saying a guy like Jaden Henderson has not had a game yet, and it'll be nice to give him some time on the field, but there'll be less chopping and changing, and we'll try to build more combinations. So that's sort of the first early indication that we're probably going to see a bit more consistency when it comes to selections and stocking an idea of exactly the kind of 23s we're going to see come the World Cup. Khaleesi also said something similar, saying, we certainly want to win and start building player combinations. We've used 38 players in the last 4 matches, so I'm not sure what the coach's thinking is, but with the Rugby World Cup ahead, we'll start trying to build combinations and momentum. He's somebody as well who needs to get game time under the belt. So we've now had the warm-up, well, we've had the Rugby Championship, we've had a warm-up game, we've had the squad announcement, they've now left. You know, the hopes and dreams of the country are now on a plane on their way to Wales. And I suppose all the debating stuff about who should be there, who shouldn't be there, it's kind of null and void at the moment because they've left. You know, the squad has travelled. We still wait to see whether it might change with injuries and stuff across the World Cup, which is not something we really do talk about going into the World Cup. But because of just how high profile those injuries are, that is a conversation. But right now, those are the 33 men who will be representing us. We've got to get behind them. We've got to back them. And in a week's time, we'll hopefully be able to see a step forward from them with regards to really ramping up the preparations for this title defense. Let me know what you think. Our chances are at the World Cup, and what you would like to see in the next 2 matches with regards to combinations and the kind of teams you would like to see. Down in the comments below. Please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven. I'll chat to you soon.